was the only thing he told me that changed my way of thinking. Capacity has a woman. So happy Father's Day. You know, he who gives you knowledge. So, what you gonna do, my buddy? My buddy. Let's gonna do my buddy. My buddy. Let's gonna do my buddy. Who are you? Hey, Nora is also shaking. Let's gonna do my buddy. My buddy. Body is what? Body is tea. Let's do it. Okay. Body is what? Body is tea. Clock it. Body is what? Body is tea. Clock it. Body is what? Body is tea. Look at it. Statement out over the did I know Kali Dozo, I didn't say one new Gama, this star, Ozo, I was those. Mzee wako anasema Mungu tuseme kilichojiwa ni la mtungani mzee wako kundi angelavyo yavamo kukuwana telera akawo kivulaba umubuka kiwunyiza ndikazokubazitanigeirira mukoikanibekuta I know my worthy body is wet, body is tea, clock it. Hey. Hello, beauties. Beauties, how are you? Body is what? Body is tea. Let me clock it. Anyway, good evening, good morning. If you've just woken up, yes, good morning, and I hope you're well from wherever you're watching me from. Happy Father's Day. Kindly comment below what you remember about your father. What good things you remember about your father? You know, we always praise mothers. But today, I want you to tell me something good about your father. Comment below, let me know. Atete mwelabira ku liking and subscribing. My name is Norah. I'm a Ugandan, but I live in Saudi Arabia. Yes, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Good morning. Yes, so me, I'm a single child. I was born by my mother and raised by my mother. But yes, we lived. Before my mother and my dad separated, we used to live as a family. And then later on, Happiest Father's Day, Maureen. How are you? Maureen, what good do you remember about your dad? Me, I was raised by my mom. They separated, and the reason why they separated, I've always told you guys, yeah? So my mom wasn't the first wife to my dad. They don't want us to celebrate Father's Day, no. I'm good, and you? They have to allow us to celebrate Father's Day. There are fathers who are heroes in real life. There are fathers in life where you need to flog them to come back to their normal senses. Me, the only thing I would say, yeah, my father shouldn't say it loudly while I was listening. My dad said to my mom that for him, he does not give birth to girls. So ever since then, but when we grew up, and yeah, because I used to work near my dad's place, so whenever he could pass by and see me on the street selling things, and then he would be like, this is not the kind of life, as a woman you should be living. My dad has helped me throughout, and I appreciate him. May God bless him. You see, so someone else comment, you see, Maureen, for him, he's grateful that at least his dad helped. Yeah, he has helped through in and out. Whenever she needed, that dad will be there. So guys, don't forget to go and support my friend Maureen, the explorer. She's from Mombasa. I hope you're all well. Yes, we mostly celebrate parents, mother. Yeah, we celebrate mothers because mothers are the one we always talk about. Fathers, they don't carry the baby. Ooh. But I'm not lucky with my daughter since I'm the father and the mom. Don't worry. Soon God will change the situation. God will bless you with a man. Hi, Sham. How are you doing? I hope you're well. God will give you a good husband, a man who will take care of you like a queen. You don't even need to ask, but things are being done the way you want. It's just that we have to be patient. That person will come. I know they always say first cut at the cast. Or the other weekend. So God will really bless you with someone good, someone who will take care of you and your little one. Another thing I think that I remember about my dad as a kid when I was still very young is that my dad never. I am from Paris. Where are you from? Maureen Shami is asking you, where are you from? She's from Mombasa. That's where Maureen is from. Nice to meet you. Bonjour. I hope you're well. Good evening and good morning. So me, what I remember about my dad was that my dad never liked eating like he wanted to always have expensive things on the table. My dad never liked eating poorly, no. He has always wanted to have good things. He has asked you. The problem is that when they're asking, they don't ask exactly who or Maureen or. He's asking me. Oh, me, I told him I'm from Uganda. Guys, hey, Vijay, how are you doing? Hey, hi, Saudi. The flag of Saudi is too much. Guys, get up, like the live stream. Thank you so much, Maureen. So my dad was that person who likes luxury on the table and luxury where he sleeps, everything. And the only thing that I remember, he used to buy us clothes when we were young. Nice clothes, nice things. So they reached a time they separated and we had to move on with our own life. That's all I remember about my dad, that he went his own way and we also stayed in our own life ever since then. And I won't say that I know much. That's all I remember. A good thing that I remember is that he only wanted luxurious things on the table in the house. He never wanted his children to wear poorly, and but things change. Sometimes parents won't tell you exactly what really happened. You will hear the mother will say something else, the father. Fathers, they don't normally talk about the reason why they separated to their wives. So mothers, they are the one who are. Amar, how are you doing? Hi, welcome to my evening live stream. Let me know where you're watching from. How are you? So they won't exactly tell you what exactly really happened, but mothers, For them, they will always remind you of what your dad did. But the only thing me in my life I remember, it was when my dad said that he doesn't, he's not the father of the girls. Yeah, so that's the only thing I remember. Happy Father's Day to all fathers who are out there. Yes, they are also human beings, because without our fathers, yeah, we wouldn't be here. Well, am I wrong? Yeah, without our fathers, we wouldn't have been here. But don't forget to like and subscribe my evening live stream. I hope you're well. Happy Father's Day. Fathers did a big job into dating our parents, from dating. Someone was playing music, so I had to mute. But then, commuting, but happy Father's Day. They always say that don't remember the bad things in life, but remember even the good times that you had with somebody. So me, I'm one of those people. I don't carry the bad memories with me in life. I always love to carry the good memories. So my father, he was there. He was a dad, but I never know the reason why they separated. So, but their separation didn't affect me. I grew up as a healthy child, and I believe in love, and I believe in a second chance. Muwulidde. And me, I'm one of people who grew up reminding myself there's no need of fighting. There are so many men out there. Yes. There's no need of what? Of fighting. Here are the things that I remember my dad once told me, and he's even the one who motivated me. He said that in this life, never ever fight for a man. As my daughter, you're worthy. He should be the one fighting for you, not for you fighting. And as you grow up, always remember that. That's what my dad told me. And I remember I once told that to my ex, and then my ex was like, go, go date your father. Oh my God. So yes, fathers are also good. Fathers will fight for you. Fathers will do what. Don't remember only the bad times. Remember even the good times. Me, a friend of mine told me once that, well, back then as children, their dad never liked them, and their daddy nearly. They came back one day from school, and their dad was, instead of mixing tea for them, was mixing something for them that will end their life forever. That's what my friend tells me. Actually, she kept on telling me the same story. So, and there is someone who came and was like, what do you think you're doing? Their father was like, since I don't love their mother, there is no need of me. Look, every time I look at these kids, they remind me of their mother, so they better. But they grew up healthy. One thing that I know is that their dad at least gave them piece of land. That's what I always tell her, that at least he did something good for you guys. Have you heard that your dad has denied you guys the right? There are some parents who don't even give their children anything. But you guys, yes, however much he didn't like you guys grew up. God blessed you with jobs. Some of you are married. Some of you are living your better lives. Yes, however much you helped your young ones to go to school, but at least your dad may not tell you face to face, But at least their dad is this kind of a man who goes on and buys land, and when he buys land, he buys using their names, like this is for Esther, this is for Maureen, this is for George, this is, and then he tells you, I bought for you something, this is yours. But he doesn't give them the land title. Children, how they are. So he doesn't give them the title, but at least he lets them know that let's forget about the past and move forward. But when your kids once saw you mixing something for them that almost took their life, they can never forgive you for that. That's the chapter that my friend is like, every time I remember that guy, I would have been a skeleton by now, but God sent someone to stop that gentleman from feeding us. That the guy was so busy. Their dad was like, guys, wash your hands, get ready. Their elder sister, because my friend is a second born, she was like, but dad, is that not, I can't say it here on my live stream, but you all know what can take your life. Dad, is that not, the father was like, are you out of your mind? Do you want to act like you're the genius here? I just told you guys, get ready. Sometimes fathers, and let's celebrate Father's Day, but we don't know the reason why. Sometimes fathers, they can be something. Nenga temwerabira okulikinga. I can see 5, 80, 19 people, only 2 likes. Kale, if you don't like Father's Day, at least subscribe to Norah's YouTube channel, and also support my videos, watch the short and the long videos. So as we remember fathers, we have to remember even the good things. When I start to tell you about fathers, you guys will end up asking yourself, I thank God that I grew up with mine. Others are there like, mine. But in life, always remember the good thing. You might not remember the good thing only about your father, even your ex, even you who, remember something good about them. Me thank God that at least my dad impregnated my mom, and there was me, there was Brenda. I wouldn't have met all my sisters. It was because of my dad. His sweet words kept on convincing my mom, and then my mom kept on, opening, and here we are. And we are the blessing. God helped us. The good thing, whenever my dad could find the time, he would pass by at my workplace and then tell me, young girl, keep up, but my dad never wanted me to see me with cheap guys. No. That was, as I told you, he was a man who wanted luxury, but he never wanted to see his child. He may not say it straight, but those messages, all those signals that he used to put out there, it showed that I don't want you to make a mistake. No. At least for my child, I want something better for you. He might not be rich. And another thing, let me tell you guys, if you're a guy and you're watching, don't ever have so many women. You know that having so many wives in your life can also reduce the chances of you becoming rich. Did you know that? Being a man with so many women in your life, you can have money today, and then for you, your money tells you, now you can marry whoever you want. Remember, every woman has or anyone in this world, we all have different hearts, different thoughts. For you, you might be in peace with this wife that you had, you made money, and then someone comes in. Our dear fathers, sometimes the reason why you're broke, it's not because of your first wife, it's not because of your second wife, but you brought in someone who cannot compete. And for her, by not competing, he's doing something behind your back without you knowing. And for you think it's love. What she did is the reason why your money is disappearing. And the only way that person can survive, it's by feeding you lies that it's your first wife is bewitching you. Yes, I've seen that in Africa. where a woman will accuse her fellow woman that is the one who is bewitching their husband, not yet she's the one doing that. So dear men, I love you guys because I hope also one day to get married, but I hope someone learns a lesson that tukwananga abakazi bangi ja kusirana tiwereraga okwagira werere. What is what? What is the clock it? Why am I even ironing this uniform when the owners just finished 6th grade? Let me put it out. I don't know what your mama wrote on her uniform, but these are the words she wrote on her uniform. Behind the uniform, your mama reminds me of the days whenever we could finish our exams, we could tear off our uniforms, turn them into skirts. We used to do a lot of things. The moment we finish exams, we used to tear our uniforms, go to the painting class, and then we get the crayons, we start painting our t-shirts. One day my mom flogged me for that. My mom was like, "Madam, do you have money to buy uniform for?" Eh? Do you have money to buy a new one? Remember, you're going to wear that again the next semester. You'll be wearing the same clothes. Body is what? Let me get it. weeragira bwerere oli kiyambi wange oluspekataya nze mukyalo ddala nembiziweera mukyala wo waddala nembiziweera egobererigoma empologoma kisula naye tukirya. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there, fathers who are heroes. Thank you so much for being good fathers. Thank you so much for providing for your family. Temwerabira kulayikinga muwulidde. Body is what? Body is tea. Okay. She's right here. Kati tuli wano. Yes, happy Father's Day to all fathers out there, to all cute daddies who have made some mothers single mom. Mwebale okubeerayo. Thank you so much for that good job, for that wonderful job. Era mwenye mweyongere ennyo okukola ogwo omulimu. Mwasiibye mutya? Kansubire nti mwasiibye bulungi. Nange gyendi eno nasiibye bulungi. Ate n'ekirala, blessed Sunday eri buli omu yenna. For those who managed to go to church, me, I did not go to church. I was home. Ouch. I was home. And here in Saudi, there is not even church. In Saudi, we don't have church. We only have mosques. For those who are Muslim, where they go for prayers. Abakristaayo tulirinda paka olunaku lwe tuliddayo ewaka ne tugamba nti tubeerako ku kanisa. Guys, it's hot. We are in summer, so you need something at least to help your face because it's hot. Instead of having a fresh air, we are having a hot air. And you know how the face feels when that air touches your face. Feel like, So you know what I do? I keep this towel into the freezer. I kept it in the freezer, then I had to bring it out while it was still cold. Face yange ne ekiringeko. My face is chilling. Happy Father's Day. Holiday. Someone tell me the story. Tell me something good about your dad. Maureen has really made my day. No, he has asked you. Hey. Tell me something good about your dad. Nange nkugambye good things. Oba mawulire amalungi. Happy Father's Day. This Father's Day, there was someone whom yesterday they left. He wasn't taking care of his child. So the mother gathered the children and took the children to him where he was spending his money. Then the mother disappeared. Fathers, please. You see, guys, we don't impregnate ourselves by ourselves. If you've taken your effort to impregnate someone, at least you may not be living that person in the same house, but at least ask yourself that me who is spending money on all these women, put aside, even if you don't love someone, but the other person is your blood, take care of that person. That person never inquired you and never told you that, man, I want to be born by you. It was you who went and met the mother, you did what you did, and then that child was the result of your doing. So guys, stop saying that I don't love. There's someone who once said that, me, if I don't love a woman, I don't even love their children, even if those children were born by me. Those children also becomes my enemy. That word came out of the man, and I was like, yeah, man. So while we are celebrating Father's Day, that's why most of people, few celebrate Father's Day. Mwekoledde erinnya ery'okuba nti teryagala bba. You say, oh, children only celebrate their mothers. Children only celebrate their mothers. You want those children to celebrate you, but you ask yourself this question: have I ever been a good father to my kids? Have I ever been a good father to my children? Don't say that, me, I don't love the mother, but at least I know one day that child will grow up, and then you start saying, hey, now you've forgotten about me. You only remember your mother and me, your father. You've forgotten that you're the one who sown the seed, and once you sow the seed, you reap what you sowed. You cannot come out as a father. You never know even how much the book costed. You never knew even if that child was sick. They came to you, they told you your child is sick, and then you told them, let that child die. There are some fathers, it's your Father's Day, but some fathers, how can a woman comes to you and tells you, Jare, your child is sick, and then you're like, so what do you want me to do? Am I the doctor? If that child, if that child, he or she is going to die, let her die. I don't want to know. I don't even come with your dead body to my house. Later on, someone grows up, becomes a better person in the future, and all you start coming, and then you're like, I'm the father. And the stupid thing with fathers of nowadays, I don't know who told them to go on social media. Fathers of nowadays, they go on social media. You're rich, you made your own money, and you're sharing it with someone who was there for you, for better, for worse. And then your father is somewhere and like, okay, the only thing you could do for that man, pay him for, he was like a sperm donor. That's all I can say. He was like a sperm donor, because you cannot claim a child that you never. Have you guys ever had sperm donors who come and claim? No. I think some fathers who don't take care of their responsibility, they should be paid for being sperm donors, because you don't deserve to be a father. Your child is sick. Your child is lacking books, clothes, food. Your child is going hungry. I'm not saying all fathers. I'm saying there are some fathers. Mark my words, there are some fathers. And also fathers who, again, you as a father, you have sex with your daughter. Shame on you. What kind of a father are you? Are all women out there that because your daughter resembles her mother? Are all women out there? Has any of them refused you? So why are you eyeing on your child? Why are you eyeing on your child? Waliwo ebintu ebimu naffe bye tukola ebyekisiru, waliwo ebintu ebimu abantu bye tukola ebyekisiru bye tulina olekerawo. Kiki ekikugasa n'omwana wo? Take care of your children, guys. Happy Father's Day, but mulabirire abaana bamwe. Take care of your children, take care of your little ones. If your ex comes to you and tells you the school will begin, actually, as a person, they don't need even to ask you that school is about to begin. As a man, you have to sit there and say, I have my little one somewhere. I think I should start preparing money for her school fees. Let the child grow up knowing that my father, even if he was not in my life, but that man took his responsibility seriously. Seriously. So the children, when the child tells you, I never grew up with my dad, but that dude made sure that I go to school. Kudos to you. Because he remembers. No one was there to remind him, but he has to remind himself that omwana alina ogenda kusoma, omwana alina okulya. The man who sends school fees, the man who does what, without even being asked. Those are the men that we should celebrate. The man is not in love with you, but he remembers that, yes, you both once had something, and by what you had, the result of it is a child. He's not in your life, but he's taking care of his responsibilities. Child support, they just send. Children about to go back to school, they send money. Money for shopping, they send. They don't wait for you to ask. Those are the men we should celebrate, because and leave alone these ones who are even like, my sperm does not produce. Your sperm does not. How did you know that your sperm does not produce? How did you know that your sperm does not produce a child? And then the child comes to you and like, Dad, me in my life, I grew up hating one thing is asking and begging for someone who already knows. Mark my word, I said I hate asking someone who already knows what they should do. That's why people will keep on calling me mean or rude, but I have my own standards. And those standards, I made a line ever since I was a child. My parents, my father, my mother, they all know that child, Nora, that there are some things me as me, I do not like and does not make me happy. And once I don't want it, I don't want it. I'm even sensitive to it. I don't want it, period. Togena very onkake ato ngambe nsimanyi olaba Nora ate simanyi no. Woba omanyi nti njagala kino, that's what you should do. Or if you don't have that time, at that time, at least tell me, hey. But you don't, I hate someone that you always have to remind them, That thing annoys me, that's why sometimes emirembe gyange gimala. Emirembe gyange gimala saagala ddala kwesembeza muntu ayagala buli kaseera byakumujjukiza. You just want someone to come and ask you. As a man of the house, as you call yourself. When there is no sugar, you want them to ask you for sugar, and then you complain. You want people to ask you for everything. Can't you at least use your head? Like I was saying, just leave money. Don't ask that money is for what. Just leave money. Leave money there. But you want someone to always come and tell you, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. That's why me, when I'm dating someone, I have my own way of telling someone that the girl you're dating does not ask. So if you don't know how to be a positive man, then this thing better ends. I have my own way of telling someone. Wekiba tekikole tekigenda kola gonabeera mukono gamuze sirina gabeera n'abantu ba mikono gamu. I don't want people to stress me when they don't want to be stressed. You don't want to be stressed, but you want to be loved. Yena weyagale weka. Let me start saying women with money. If you want your woman to be happy, at least take a message. How do you expect her to be happy? Okay, who do you expect to take care of your woman for you? Who do you expect? Your woman takes care of you. If someone wakes up in the morning, irons your clothes, preparing your breakfast, someone does everything like your maid, but in your brain you do not even have a small common sense that tells you that, man, you need to leave some money on the table. Or you don't have to wait for her to ask for you or something. Transfer money to her account. Send something, but for you there. Women with money. Me, that's about omuntu atandika okwogera women love money, then ntunuya witi ngamba ono dduka ne bwotandika okwogera ebigambo la saagala. Your child comes to you, you feel like hitting them with a stone. Your child comes, Dad, Mom. The moment the child says Mom, it's like they're bored. There are some fathers, it's Father's Day, but guys, your Father's Day has a lot of the child comes and tells you, Dad, Mom. The moment you haven't even finished the word Mom, your dad has said like 1,000 words about your mother. Things that you're not even related to. The thing that you did not even ask him that you do this, but the dude is telling you all the thing. Omuntu akugamba zaki ezoyagala. Zaki ezoyagala. Genda ogambe nnyoko yeetunde abafunire school fees. Wabula waliwo ebigambo ebimu abazadde abasajja bye mutalina kwogera. By the way, ebiseera ebimu olaba nze nkuze kino ekintu nkyegamba nti abasajja abamu famire zaabwe zezibateekamu ebintu, n'osanga omusajja n'akyawa kuva ku baana be paka kwasembayo, naye ng'asinzidde lwa famire ye baganda be bamugamba abo abaana kyakasina abo abaana tolina kubaagala biki. Omusajja yandibadde aweererera abaana be n'atakwata yadde n'ennusu yadde n'ekyo, n'atagambako nti kamperera abaana bange basome, n'agaana. Abaana ne mukula mu bulamu bw'okubonaabona, muba muli awo babakubira leero taata wo yazimbye mu busajja beetaaga sente omulongoosa naye obuuza nti gwe wali weetaaga just ekitabo kya nusweri yakugamba ogenda onoonye kitaawo oba genda ogambe nnyoko yeetunda asobole okuba nga akufunira ssente ezisoma ku kaseera ako bakwetaaga olabirire kitaawo ate akubeererawo kyoba bagamba sonyiwa osonyiwa omuntu naye omala n'omwesonyiwa n'ogamba tambuliza bulamu bwo nange ntambuza owange olw'ensonga tewaliiwo tewamanya embeera omuntu gye yayitamu tewamanya oba omwana alidde oba yeebase oba babayisiriza batya tomanyi nakumanya nga gwe taata olunaku olwaleero abantu bali mu kujjukira bataata naye ebigambo bataata bye bakozesa yasimanyi waliwo ne bamaama abamu abakozesa ebigambo ebi naye waliwo maama akozesa ekigambo ekibi oba mu busungu bungi naye nga yakubeererawo n'akusomesa n'akwambaza n'akola amanyanga geeyewero naye osobola okubeera nga mu nsi muno obeerako neky'obeera natakwabulira tulina abantu babika bibiri tulina bataata abatafaayo netubeera ne bamaama nabo nga gye bali nga naye taagala kumanya bikukwatako oyo naye gyali netubeerawo n'abantu era nabo babika ebyo bibiri netubeerawo ne taata afaayo yadde nga tabeera ne maama wo kitegeera naye ng'afaayo teyeetaaga alinda kujjukizibwa nti school fees yeetaagisa teyeetaaga kujjukizibwa nti omwana yeetaaga okwambala teyeetaaga kujjukizibwa nti weetaaga ogenda mu ddwaliro naye nga buvunaanyizibwa bwe nga taata nga yeetumiikiriza okukola byonna nga tasoose kwebuuza ku muntu yenna n'amanya nti omwezi ngufunye kampeereze maama w'omwana wange naye gwe n'obeera n'omusajja ng'alinda bulinzi omusabe buli kimu nze kiba sagala deetinga muntu wa sagala muntu bwati okunkwana omuntu ayagala buli kimu omusabe obusabe nze saagala byakusaba gwe ng'omusajja njagala weetu mugambe omukazi wange ayagala kino bimpi nga sikusabye bimpi bubi yeravu nga egenda maaso naye gweyagala buli kimu bakusabe nzijjo gy'oli nkugambye switi kamonde nono mala okusooka okukubikulira amagulu gange olyoke oyingire no newemba sitona netuba tetuna golooza okwegatta gwolowooza osooka kumpa kizenindi netuba nga tetwegase gwendabirira bulabirizi njagala faayo gyendi make sure nti Norah gyali ali bulungi ebyo byosanga nga nzeba omuntu atandika ogamba nti simanyi mukazi wange yanyinzeeko simanyi nsooka neneebuuza kiki obadde ngaomukolera waliwo kale waliwo webakolera ebirungi naye ngaakyayenda naye waliwo oli nabeeranagaa nze singa afuna omusajja ampa buli kimu nga sisabye ng'aliwo abantu we bati ajja kwagala ate omukazi gw'oba obeereddewo ate gw'oba owadde nga takusabye oyo omukazi aba mwangu nnyo akugumira embeera ne lwoba tolina golooza buli mukazi yena aba asansanya ssente mu bintu ebyekisiru nedda z'omuwa tekitegeeza nti aba asansanya mu kwambala mu kulabika bulungi kwokka omukazi omugezi esente z'oba omuwa ng'ovudde mu ogamba nti oguze nga tone oba omuwa ssente enkalu omukazi omugezi abaako nekyazikolamu kyamanya nti be abakazi bayita nti azimba n'atazimba naye ojja mulaba era ojja mulabirawo amangu atazimba karakita ze zijja kuvaayo mangu tolina muntu mala kugamba nti taata gundi twetaagayo ez'omunyo n'ez'omunyo bakusabe mu nnyumba ez'omunyo bamala okugamba nti maani twetaagayo omunyo twetaagayo sukaali waliwo omuntu omu agenda n'agula cupa eya bbiya, oyo no naye yansanga, genda n'agula cupa emu ey'ebbiya nagireeta nakyeyalinga n'omugenyi. Imagine omugenyi kye yamulowooleza. Imagine ogenza okukyala, gogenza okukyala nakwata gogenza okukyalira nakwata cupa eyo ya bbiya. Oh, clock. Body is what? Body is tea. Nakwata cupa ya bbiya nagyekatanka, nakuyiira ekitundu naawe n'osigazaako ekitundu. Agamba tya abantu, tya abantu, tya abantu. Body is what? Body is tea, but happy Father's Day. Happy blessed Sunday.